Hello again, Mumbles Mumble here. I'm going to try to build a birdhouse feeder this time. This birdhouse feeder is going to look like a old diner car. I have it somewhat traced out a little bit on the corners. It's going to be about this long. Then we're going to hollow out this piece here, or cut a hole through it. See that right here, and I have a trace on this one. We're going to cut that on the saw and sand it down a little bit, make it look clean. Cut out the center here, and that's where the bird feed's going to go in. And I got all my wood for it. Let's see how well this works. I'll have the measurements on the internet. Remember, always wear your safety glasses. Fail. Always turn on the power. Okay, so when building this bird feeder, you're going to need a 6 1/4 inch piece of wood by 3 inch and a 4 inch by 3 inch piece of wood. And I'm making a little box within the bird feeder itself. So you will need two of them. Oops, you will need two of them to put them together. It's going to look somewhat like this. Oops. Man. It'll look a little like that. And then we're going to put the top piece on. We're going to hollow it out right here. So I have the piece ready to hollow out. We're going to do that really quick. I use an old pot for planting, so I don't drill through my desk. I just set that right on top. I got a little bit marked out. I'm going to trim out more with the scroll saw. Okay, I got my hole cut for my first one. I got my lines drawn of what I want cut out. We're going to take my scroll saw and cut it out. See how well that works out. Okay, I got my holes cut out for the birds to go inside and feed. Both sides. I'm going to sand off their rough edges. Okay, now I'm going to use my nail gun, and we're going to put together this square box. Hopefully I don't hit myself with the nail gun. Get my safety glasses out. Remember, always wear your safety glasses. Woohoo! Okay, now that I got my little box all nailed together, got my measurements right here. I'm going to place it over this piece here, which you guys can't see, it'd be like that. Put it down here. Get this somewhat lined up. On this piece here. Let's see what the best side is. I guess that's okay. Just do it like this. Yep, that looks pretty good. Nail these pieces on. Okay, I have 2 pieces of scrap wood. They're 2" by 3". I'm going to put them on top of the birdhouse feeder right here, around the edges. I'm going to nail them into place, and so later on that will help me when I put in my my eye bolts when I'm hanging the feeder, because I think one eye bolt's not going to hold very well with all the bird feed and the birds hanging on. Okay, we got it pretty much done. Got my pieces of wood installed for my eye bolts. I think I'm going to paint it first. I was trying to figure out what color to paint it. I always use my crazy colors, so I got a green purple. It's a reflective. Some parts you see green, sometimes you see purple. You can see it right here. I'm going to spray the sides of it that color, and then we're going to put the skin over it. Should be interesting. Let's see what happens. Alright, I painted my birdhouse kind of a reflective color. Has look at it one way it looks green, look at it another way it looks purple in between. It's called a chameleon color. I don't know if you can tell on here. Reflected different ways here. Now I'm going to add the skin to it. Okay, I got all my tacks in. Look pretty good. Little bird feeder. I'm going to add my eye bolts on top, and then we should finish it up. There we go. One teardrop birdhouse feeder trailer. I didn't put any wheels on it. Should I put wheels on it? I have a couple wheels. I can put a little couple wheels on it. Okay, so I cut down some tires, and I'm going to add some wheels to the back of it here. Alright, here we go. I added a couple of tiny wheels to it. There's your bird feeder teardrop trailer. So on my birdhouse feeder trailer, I added some tires and some aluminum fenders around it. Make them look kind of more cooler. Put a little tail hitch on it. I'm going to add some propane tanks I made for it. See right there. Hi, Mumbles here. Please subscribe to my channel or check me out on Facebook.